Hi everyone, welcome back for another episode of Adams for the Love of Movie Picks. I know this is not the normal night that I do a movie. This is Friday. I normally do it on Sunday, but I watched this movie tonight and I just had to recommend it to you folks. So the movie we are going to be talking about is the 2022 movie Bullet Train. Now, I'd seen the trailer for this movie. It kind of caught my interest. I had a free night. I was kind of scrolling through the movies, new releases on the on-demand, and I saw Bullet Train. I thought, okay, give it a watch, see how it is, see if it's any good. And I gotta tell you folks, I was pleasantly surprised at actually how good this movie was. I wasn't totally expecting it to suck, but I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. First of all, there's a lot of well-known actors in this movie. You got Brad Pitt. Now, they all got code names. You never really hear their real name. So his code name is Ladybug. You got Joey King as Prince. Aaron Taylor Johnson is Tangerine. Brian Tyree Henry is Lemon. Hiroyuki Sanada, I believe is how you say his name, is the Elder. Now, the name you may not be familiar with, but when you see the guy, you'll know him. He's been in a lot of different movies. Michael Shannon is... well, I'm not going to say who Michael Shannon is just because I don't want to give it away in the movie. They kind of keep his character, like the identity of his character, secret almost to the very end. So I don't want to give away who he plays. Sandra Bullock is in it as well. I'm not going to give away who she is. I believe he's a rapper. Is Kada. I'm just trying to see. I think there's a few cameo appearances too. Ryan Reynolds is in this, and there's one other one I can't think of at the moment either. But the premise of Bullet Train. 5 assassins aboard a swiftly moving bullet train find out their missions have something in common, and it's just it's a good mix of action, and there's some actually surprisingly funny scenes in this as well. Brad Pitt is. I'm not saying I hate Brad Pitt, but it's just he's one of those guys that either his movies, in my opinion, he's either had some decent movies or his movies are absolute crap. And in this one, he plays his role to a T. That's another thing I want to mention. So, I mean, you could get a bunch of good actors in a movie. That doesn't automatically make it a good movie. But the people they picked, the roles that they play in these movies, they play them spot on. They are excellent choices for their characters, and it really makes the movie work. My favorite characters are Aaron Taylor Johnson's Tangerine and the other guy that plays Lemon. Whatever his name was, I can't remember it off the top of my head here. Brian Tyree Henry. They're partners in crime. You find out more about them later on. I'm not going to give too much away. But their relationship is hysterical and cool all at the same time. But the best way to describe this movie is it's like a mixture of like Kill Bill with like almost like has a John Wick feel to it, with a little bit of Ninja Assassin, and then you throw in some comedy. I mean, it's nutty. It's so crazy, but it works. It's just a fantastic movie. I highly recommend checking this movie out if you have not seen Bullet Train already. You will not be disappointed, folks. I highly recommend it. And it keeps you. It also keeps you going until the very end, like trying to figure out who's doing what with who and how things are working and who's up to what, and how they interconnect everybody's story at the end is just brilliant. So yeah, if you did, like I said, folks, check out Bullet Train. It's on most on-demand services. I mean, like I said, for me, I got Rogers. Sure, you can probably find it on Prime or maybe even Netflix. Or you could just, buy the movie if you want. That's my next step. I'm going to be buying myself a copy. I rented it, checked it out, loved it. Now I'm going to buy myself a copy. Obviously, this movie is an adult movie. It's not recommended for a younger audience. And, yeah, check it out, folks. I think you will enjoy it. And until then, folks, have yourselves a good one. I might see you again for Sunday for another video. We'll see. If not, I'll catch you next week. And take care of yourselves. Have a good one.